morning. How is everyone? So we've got double bells. We've got bells from the St Albans clock tower. So I thought I'd kick it off a bit early to give you a double bells. So we've had that bells, then we got the normal bells from the St Albans Abbey for some reason. Don't know what's happening around the bellometer or the bells process has changed. So I'm gonna have to get used to this or adapt accordingly. But anyway, you can hear me now because there's no bells. So how is everyone? Monday morning, here we go again. What are you up to? Did you have a great weekend? Put it in below what you did over the weekend. Hopefully it was something awesome, hopefully something inspiring to you, not necessarily other people, but yeah, pop it in below. I'd love to know. Give us some energy. Might be something specific to you. It might be something just you and your family. So what did I do? I got back to training. So basically I've just posted about boxing, so gonna talk about that today. Why would you ever do boxing, and why would you ever jump into a charity boxing event with only 8 weeks training? Why would anybody in their right mind do that? So gonna talk about that today and why I've signed up to do this. So just to clarify, my 8 weeks training for a boxing match kicks off in 2 weeks, and then we go into what you call a fight club, which is actual boxing training 2 to 3 times a week, but I'll also be continuing what I normally do. So I have a base of fitness anyway, which is like 3 times a week, early morning boot camp. So why am I doing this? So the reason why I'm doing this is I did this a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, about 6 months after I left corporate world. Now the reason why I did it then, because it felt naturally part of the journey, part of the journey of progression and energy and momentum as I was moved away from corporate life and rebuilding my life, as it were. And I was super fit, so it was actually quite an easy decision 2 years ago. Super fit, injury free, and it was like, okay, just another thing on the list. Let's crack on, let's have a go at this. However, this time, sort of 2.5 years later, I am not fit. I'm nowhere near my peak of fitness. I'm heavier, and the last year I've had loads of injuries. People that follow me, I don't like to bore everyone with all the injuries I've had, but injury after injury, all along the right hand side for some reason. So I don't know if anyone resonates with this. Is it age? Could be age. 49 years old. Could be, I don't know. But you know what, if it is, F it. I'm not going to swear on here, but I'm going to say F it. I don't got a hip flexor problem again on the right hand side, but going to manage it and going to launch into this fight camp. So why? Do you know, as much as anything, this is a mental journey for me, as well as just physical. I want to use this as an ignition, a spark, a reason to kick off momentum again and to get to a good level of fitness in the next 8 to 10 weeks. But the other big reason, and this is why I've brought this onto the live, it's about this. It's about this mental journey. So when's the last time you've pushed yourself mentally as well as physically? When's the last time you've given you a challenge that's way out of your comfort zone? So a big reason why I'm doing this is that I want to feel that fight or flight reaction in my head that I've not felt in a long time. I've felt it sort of business wise, because, as you may have noticed, I keep pushing myself out the comfort zone. I've moved on from one-to-one coaching now to group coaching, which was always one of my fears in the past. But anyway, that aside, so back to the boxing. Yeah, so I want to go into this, what we call an 8-week fight camp, as it were. Yeah, so it's not only me against my challenger, but me against myself, going into my own mind to see what that journey's like, that fight or flight. What happens when I get punched in the face? What happens when I get multiple punches in the face? What's going to happen in that split second, that moment? I want to remind myself what that feels like. Yeah? Will I fight? Will I flee? Will I be afraid? Will I not be afraid? Will I come back? Will I resist? Will it spur me on? Will it give me more ignition and energy? Yeah? And I want to go on that journey for the 8 weeks to push myself day by day and week by week and get myself to a certain level within that 8-week period. And I think it's important for everyone to do that every so often, is make a decision to completely push yourself outside the comfort zone and give yourself a challenge that you're afraid of, and give yourself a challenge that you're not actually sure you're going to pull it off. You're not actually sure, you're going to be successful. But you know what? It's really, really, really important to try, to give it a go, So let's see how this rolls. I'll keep you posted. I won't bore you too much with too much details, but I am going to kind of follow the journey a little bit, give a little bit of inspiration to the older guy, the guy who wants to make a comeback, the guy who wants to, remind himself that he's still got something within him to push himself to the next level, whatever that looks like for you. All right, so have a great day, guys, and enjoy your week.